Hello everyone, welcome to Ajiro Tech. In this video, we're going to be talking about the CIE IGCSE Information and Communication Technology Paper 3 website authoring May-June 2022, the first variant. So we'll be looking at this paper and seeing how well we can be able to talk about it, practicalize it, and everything in between. Trust me, you're going to have fun with it. Okay, so let's begin. Okay, so let's move ahead. You've been supplied with the following source files. Okay, task 1 is evidence document. So let's look at it. You have to create a new word process document. I'm not sure we did that, but no, we didn't. Okay, so make sure your name, center number, candidate number will appear on every page of this document. Okay, I think I still have another one. So here's my new one, and I'm going to click on insert header, the 3 columns. AN 017, and of course your center number is gonna be 2023. That's my center number. Save this evidence document in your work area as, obviously in exam you have to type it the way it is, followed by your center number underscore candidate number. So let me quickly do it. File, click on save as. Okay, center number. Obviously in exam you're going to type yours. You will need evidence document during examination to place screenshot when required. Task 2, image editing and file management. Create a new folder called, okay, let's spin. Okay, I'm just going to copy this. Copy. New. Locate the following files and store them in your G2231 folder. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Right click, cut. You have 9 files. Let's check 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Open the file J31 balloon in a graphic package. So I'm going to use my paint.net, which is actually really cool. I'm using the latest version as of the time of this recording. Okay, so I'm going to open. I'll click on open. Nope. 2022. Let me check the question. J31 balloon. Oh, okay. Rotate it 90-degree clockwise. I'm going to go to image. Clockwise, rotate it. Okay. Flip it or reflect horizontally. Okay. Save this new image in your J2231 folder in .png format. Okay, using the file name followed by your candidate number. Copy. You're going to click on file, click on save as. followed by candidate number 2023. That's my candidate number, and it's going to be in a PNG file, in a PNG format. Okay, it's going to be in a PNG format. Display the content of your J2231 folder showing the file name. Click on details. Click on sort by. Dimensions. I saw a file width and the file height. Okay. So let's look at it. File extension is there, the file size is there, the file dimension, and for the video, the frame height and frame width. Okay, this is the frame height and the frame width. Okay, now let me take a screenshot. I'm going to take a snipping tool, new. It's important that all the content is showing. This is going to be what? Evidence 1. The required information clearly visible. Clearly visible. Guys, emphasis on the word clear. Evidence 1. It has to be clearly. Nope, it's not clearly visible. Talked about it. It's not clearly visible. You have to take another one again. This is clear. Task 3. You're going to create a web page for Tower Balloon Safaris. The web page and style sheet must work in any browser. Make sure that your style sheet contains no HTML. Make sure your HTML and style sheet are as efficient as possible. Create in your J2231 folder a web page called this. So at this point, we have created, we've done image editing, file management, and now we're talking about web page. So to create my web page, I have to go to what I feel is awesome for students to use, talking about the Microsoft Expression Web 4. Okay, for now I'm currently using the Web 4 at the time of this recording. Okay, I'm going to save this, copy. I'm going to save this right here as automatically it creates a default template for you. So I'm going to click on Save As. Let me see if I can use May, June. TBS. You don't have to put .html because at default automatically it says it as a HTML. Okay, that's why it's a web page. Now the web page must be created using a single table and must work in all browsers. The table must fit 90% of the width and height of the browser window. The table must have a structure as shown in this diagram. So what I'm going to do right now is quickly, I'm going to switch to design. Click on table, insert table, 90% you say. Okay, so now that is out of the way. So we have 1, 2, 3 column. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 rows. Okay, 1 2 3 4 5, 1 2 3, and you can see it's 90%. And if you just want to be sure, you can right click, go to table properties, and you see that right there. Each cell is identified with a letter. Some dimensions are shown. This must be set as percentage value. Do not set the height of ABC. Do not set the height of cell A, B, C, E, or F. Okay. The cell content shown in the diagram must appear on your final web page. The table border must appear on the final web page. I want to just quickly highlight this. Let me put it yellow. So let's go ahead, split it, move it like this a bit. Okay, I don't think anything is matched here. No, I don't think anything is matched. Oh, sorry. Right click, click on modifier, highlight, right click, modify, highlight, right click, click on modify merge cell, and highlight, modify merge cell. What happened? Give it height. No problem. I'm seeing the height. Probably when I was, I don't know, probably when I was moving, I will fix that. So fear not when you have those errors. We're going to merge the whole of this. So let's do that. Highlight this, right click, modify merge cell. This is going to be row span 5. So I think the only thing we did not mention is this. So let's begin. The width here is 70. Right click, cell properties. The width is 70%. Okay. Right here is 30%. Cell properties. The width is 30%. Here as well, the width here is 70%. And for D, this is a height. So cell properties, we are only going to talk about the height, which is 10%. The width, now the set E is part of it, so the width is 35. Okay. In percent, apply. Okay. The height is 10%. Okay, so it's important to always check. Okay, we're good to go. Let me explain this. So this is the head. The document type is HTML. It begins with a tag. This is the head. This is in the head. We have the beta. We have the title. We have the base. We have the style. Okay, external CSS is also embedded there. For the body, we have table here. TR means table row, which is a normal row in your data analysis, right? Your row. TD talks about your table data, which is a cell. And of course, whatever tag you open, you have to close. Okay, so let's go ahead. Set the title of the page to copy. I'm going to switch to my code right here on the title. I'm going to paste it. Set in the HTML the name of the default target window to new. So right here, what I'm going to do right here is I'm going to right click on page property, and under my default target frame, I'm looking for new. So I don't have it, so I'm just going to do this. Type new. For some reason, this is going to be the default target to new. If I go to my code view, we have this here, okay, which is a base target new. Place in cell A the image. So right here in the code view, this is going to be I'm going to use it to add the image. You can actually come to insert and add your pictures here, or add it right here. That's the banner. I'm going to type banner. Okay, let's go forward and let's see what's required. Set an inline style attribute into the HTML so that each image with its aspect ratio maintained fits the width of the table cell. Now they are now more specific, not with this aspect ratio, but it fits the width of the table cell. Okay, so what I'm going to do right now is right here on image, I'm going to put a space, style, the width is 100%. I'm going to save this, click on file. I'm going to preview this in your Chrome. So we have this right here is going to fit within. Okay, and what is the width that was given? Guys, the width given this time around, not just the height, but the width given is 70%. And if you check the image, it is actually 70%. Okay, B, the image saved in the balloon image saved in step 1. The and NBSP in space, click here, balloon, okay. I'm going to also place an inline style to this width, okay. And if you want to check how it looks like, you can do this, and there you can see that we have it here. But let's check. So it actually covers there as well. Okay, so don't worry, let's go ahead. See a video tag to display the J3 balloon.mp4 so that it fits the width of the cell. Display an error automated text-based error message if the browser does not support this video type. Now that is going to be for C, so let's check. C. So where is C? I think C should be here. Let's check. Yeah. So what we're going to do right now is this. We're going to add a video tag. Right here on video, I'm going to add controls. We're going to add the source. SLC equals to you know what, I'm just going to do this. Copy it. Okay, the type is going to be video. The extension is what, mp4. Okay, I'm just quickly going to add the inline style to this. Okay, F or E rather, which is E and F. Okay, so E and F, I think E and F should be this. When you save this and you open it without doing the inline style, you're going to have some serious problem. So what we're going to do right now is right here, we're going to add a style. The width, we want it to be 100%. And then now we have it in its position. This is the second one. So this is going to be what? Something tells me Marcia. Okay, F. So D is going to be for the text. So right here, I'm just going to add a style. Width. Just want to charge a bit. Okay, so let's go ahead. So we save it and we come back here. This is what we have. Okay, let's go ahead. Add appropriate alternate text to all still images. We've done that. Place in cell D the text from the file. I'm going to right click, select all, right click, copy. %. To the 10% is right here. Like I said, I'm using the code view for this particle. This is the other 10%. So this is for the first row, second row. This is for the third row, and we can check first row, second row, third row. Okay, I'll paste it here. Apply the text. Set this text as style H2. Okay. Enter in cell G the text. Click, copy. Okay. Last web page edited by, followed by a space, name, center number, candidate number. Set all text in cell G as H3. Create a hyperlink from the image J331 Marcel to open the web page. Go to the code. To right click here, go to hyperlinks. Okay, I think that's what we want to open. Okay. Create a hyperlink from the image. Okay, right click, to open the web page. I want to be sure Tanzania. In the browser window, that is currently in use. So what's the browser window that is currently in use? New. Okay. So I'm going to go to target frame. So you see that the page default. So I'm going to use the page default. Okay. If I go to the code, okay. Okay, so the one that's currently in use, let me Okay, so let's go back for right click, is this, but the page that's currently used, so I'm going to put same frame because I want it to be in the same frame, okay, with the default, because obviously we need a code for it. Rename the style sheets to, let me rename the style sheets. So what I'm going to do right now is I'm going to save. We can just check our work to see what has been done so far. Okay, I'm going to click on file, I'm going to click on open. Okay, now what I'm going to do, I said rename the style sheets to, okay, J31, click on Sivas underscore center number EN 017 underscore 2023. Make sure this style sheet is still in its cascading style sheet file format. Okay, attach this style sheet to your web page. Okay, now to attach is to click here, or you can actually click here as well to attach it, whichever one. Okay, if you go to the code view, we're going to see that the link, I don't know what happened. Okay, for some reason I'm seeing this. Okay, I'm just going to delete everything here. Okay, and for some reason I don't know what happened, so I'm going to attach the style sheet right here. You could actually do it here, okay, or you can attach it here. So I'm just going to attach it here, browse. Okay, so we have this here, good, and it should fall under here. That's what I want, you know. So it's important for you to just know what is needed. Okay, a trainee has attempted to create the style sheet for this web page. This contains the numbers of errors and omissions. All color code must be displayed in hexadecimal. Your style sheet must not contain HTML scripting language. Open and edit the style sheet you saved in step 12 to meet the following specifications. So let's do that. So, okay. So obviously this is meant to be here. Okay. Set the background for the web page so that it has a color with, okay, so I'm going to click on new style, click on body, background. I'm just going to pick any color by now, you should know that. Then we have, it's RGB, not BRG. So R is 74. The two is for R for 2, G for 2, and B for 2, right? 74 AB, AB, D2. I'm going to apply it. Okay. Set the font for style H1 to H3. So we have H1, comma, H2, comma, H3. So that the browser selects and displays the font. Copy. Alright. If the font is not available, the browser select and display the other font, which is the Times New Roman. Copy. If neither of these fonts are available, the browser must display its default serif font. Set the text in style H1, H2, and H3 to black. There will be font color black. Remember, hexadecimal. Set H1 so the text is center aligned and is in 16 points. Coming, text is center aligned. Okay. H2 H2 is fully justified with a 12 point. H3, I think this is a bit more time taking than that of February March. So set the style H3 so the text is left with a 12 point, with a 10 point. Set each table margin individually, okay, to 5% of the width and height of the browser window. Okay, so 5% to that table. Okay, 5% of the width and height. Okay. Okay, individually, let me see. To set the table margin individually, let me see if I can make sense of this. So individually, this will mean the width, the height. So obviously, this is left, this is right, this is top, this is bottom. Oh, okay, guys. So I think what they mean here is, although it has to span across, but it has to be individual. Let me show you what I mean. Okay, let me just show you. Take off this and just show you quickly what they mean by individually. Okay. So for example, I do this, okay, and apply this. It's going to be margin, but they want it to be individually. So what they do is you have to uncheck this, and then you have to apply it. You have to put in 5, 5, 5, 5. Okay, to 5 here, 4 here, 3 here, 2 here, and you apply it. Okay, it gave me. Okay, so this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to take each of them off. Good. The next one is going to be 5. Good. So individually. Good. Good. Okay, now I'm just going to take off this. Good. So apparently I can make this 4. I want to see something, and make this 5. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to copy one of this. And make this left. So when we right click on this and click on modify, we should be able to have this here. Okay, so they want it to be individual from the margin top, margin right, margin bottom, and margin left. Set all table cell padding to 10 pixels. This is for TD. Set all table borders and grid lines to be visible. Okay. Solid. Black. One pixels wide. To be visible. Separated. They want to see all these things. Okay, and 1 pixels wide. That's been done. I'm going to apply it because these are the things they want to see. Set the spacing between the borders of all table elements to 10 pixels. That is still the table. For table spacing to 10. Okay, now I'm going to create the TD. You just need to understand it, guys. If you understand it, follow the procedure, it's going to be simple. The table cell padding, okay, and that should be box. The padding is going to be what? To 10 pixels. I'm going to apply it. Okay. Correct and edit the comment at the start of the style sheet to contain your name, center number, and candidate number. Correct and edit the comment at the start of the style sheet to contain the name. Okay. Save the style sheet in your J2231 folder. Click on save. Let's check what has been done. Oh, save. Okay, but we're not done, guys, because it says this includes the TD. Okay, it must appear in your final web page. This is not showing. There is a problem. The border line is the grid line, the internal grid lines is not showing, and that means we have a problem. So let's fix it. Let's go to our CSS. You're probably wondering why I'm doing this. Now the table is only showing the border, but the cells are not showing it. The internal grid are not showing it. It simply means that what is it? Has to be solid black 1 pixels. So this is only going to be for the table and TD. Okay, just the three of them here is going to be for table and TD, because obviously if you want it to have a border, if you want it to have a pixels solid, it has to be a table and a grid line. So I'm going to create a new one. Table, comma, TD, border, solid, 1 pixels, black. Okay. Okay. So we have it here. Okay, so now we have it. It's looking good. They were specific. They said 1 pixels wide. So don't be tempted to do something else simply because it's not taken off. Just leave it the way it is, okay? Take a screenshot to show the file name and all content of your style sheet and place this in your evidence document. Make sure the file name and all content are clearly visible. Okay? For some reason, not everything is showing. So what I'm going to do right now is, okay, then I'm going to get my snipping tool to take a screenshot. Nope, there's some things I've not saved. I'm going to save it right now. Okay, this is going to be what? Evidence what? Evidence 2. Evidence 3. Save your web page. Display your web page in a browser. If necessary, resize it so that all the page can be seen, all the text can be easily read, the address bar is visible. Take a screenshot evidence showing your web page in the browser. Place this in your evidence document. Screenshot of your web page in the browser within the table content a paragraph element clearly visible. Okay. Um, okay. So I'm just going to take everything. Okay, let me do this. Tax manager. Okay, behavior. Okay, good. Okay, so I'm gonna take the screenshot. Okay, this is gonna go evidence 3. So let me do that. The first screenshot. the second screenshot. So what do we do now? At this point, we are going to crop. Okay. Okay, hold my control. No, hold my control, select the second one, come here, group it. I'm going to do a view with line. Okay. Take a copy. When they say take a copy, you literally copying your work. Take a copy of the HTML source and place this in your evidence document. Right? This will be evidence 4. So I'm going to click here, right click, select all, copy, paste as a plain text. Okay, right here we're going to remove space after paragraph. And then we're going to print. Click on file, save, click file, print. So we're printing the evidence document, which is tax 4. This will be printer 1, copy, we can always check to see how the work is. I'm going to open it. Please always save your printouts in PDF. Very importantly. Think it's legible? Yeah, it's legible. It is legible, guys. It's legible. Okay, so we have come to the end of this. Yeah, I think it's been a whole lot. I think the only challenging part was, yes, the screenshots of the web page is always the challenging part. You have to know, you can just crop them differently, but to group them makes it actually awesome. I think another confusing part was the table and TD. Obviously, when we viewed it, it wasn't giving us the grid line because the table borders must appear. So obviously, we had to extract it to ensure that table and TD, you don't do it differently. You have to do it together so that it shows for both. And knowing which is TD, talking about your internal grid lines. Most of the time, your internal grid line is part of the table. Okay, talking about your internal and external grid lines, they're together. And but the only difference is your cell padding. Okay, that's for the TD. Um, yes, table margin individually. They want to see it individually in the CSS. Okay, I think that was another slight error, but I think in the not in a nutshell, it was okay. Yes, I think another one challenging part was right here, the browser window that's currently in use, and that simply means that they want to see the self, which is the same frame of the browser that's being used. Okay, so yeah, we're done. Please subscribe and practice with this video. Don't just okay, let me subscribe and subscribe, but practice with it, because practice makes perfect. And if you're wondering which channel to go to, well, I have resource material quite a lot here, and it's literally loaded and packed with a lot of material. So please subscribe, go to this content, and it's filled with so amazing stuff. And I'll see you in my next video. Bye.